My name is Jake. Now let's talk music. All right, so just let me know. I fucking suck. I'm a liar. I I said that I would have this video out on Saturday. It I'm recording this about 3 o'clock Sunday. At least you'll get two videos today. I I I really shouldn't have any excuses for why this didn't come out yesterday. Like I literally talked about in my last video how I lied to y'all that I didn't put out the video when I said I would, and what I do immediately, I do the same thing. I say this video is coming out Saturday. I'm not even recording this until Sunday. And I don't mean to lie to y'all or anything. It's just I got a lot going on right now. I'm trying to balance like family life, school life, and doing this. And yeah, so I just want to say I'm sorry for lying to y'all. I'm I don't ever want to do that. And another thing that I lied to y'all about, Spotify rap video will not come out this weekend. It'll either come out Monday or Tuesday at best. Like those are the 2 days that I think it will come out. But like I said, I'm trying to deal with finals right now. So this week, if I don't get a lot of content out, that is really why. Like Monday through Friday, I have my finals for the winter semester, and it's just going to be hard to find time to be able to do the videos. Like even right now, I literally just got back to my dorm room, and I was like, I have to sit down and do this video. Like, and the second I finish this video and the Born Center video, I literally am gonna start studying for all of my finals. So yeah, it sucks, but I wanted to do this. I brought this onto myself, and I got to keep myself accountable. So yeah, I'm sorry, but let's not continue on that. Let's sit down and actually talk what we're here to talk about. The Sideline story by J. Cole. You know, I listened to it for the first time yesterday, and I mean, it's pretty much the same things as the first three mixtapes. Like, there's even like the biggest songs from those mixtapes made it onto this album, so it kind of feels repetitive in that sense. But at the same time, it it still has like a lot of its own songs that were made just for this. So I do love it. But at the same time, I feel like it's one of J. Cole's weaker projects. Honestly, I would say the warm up, Friday Night Lights, those two mixtapes are better than this. Uh I I've already listened to Born Center, so I know how I feel about that, but at the same time, I'm like kind of torn if I would say if Born Center is better than this. But I would say Born Center is better than this. I think his only projects that are worse than this album are Might Delete Later and The Come Up, which this is a good album. It's just it's one of his weaker projects. I mean, that happens when you're like one of the best rappers in the game. Like for a while, people have been saying he's in the big three, but I don't know if anyone would say that anymore after the year he's had. I mean, honestly, the only thing that is like revitalizing his year was dropping the three mixtapes, and he's gonna have the deluxe for the 10-year anniversary of 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Without that, like his year has been a failure. Like My Delete Later, it didn't get a lot of good reception, even though it's nominated for a Grammy, which I think is stupid. Definitely doesn't deserve it. So it's like, other than him dropping these like classic mixtapes, uh, okay, one of these mixtapes is a classic, and that's Friday Night Lights. But I don't think Warm Up has the classic status, but it's an amazing mixtape. And also the Come Up, I was never a big fan of that. I just don't like the DJ that's all over it, and some of his weaker tracks in his discography. I would definitely say that's his worst project, but then after that, it's definitely My Delete Later. But let's stop talking about his other projects. I keep going on tangents. That I don't know. I just like to speak my mind, and that's what it was on my mind. Okay, but looking at this track list, I mean, there's like a lot of good songs on here. Like one of my personal favorites, Dollar and a Dream 3. Like it continues the series that he's been doing on all of his mixtapes. You get Lights Please, which love that song, but like I said, it's from the warm up. Uh, then you got Sideline Story, which the interlude between Sideline Story, I just wanted to talk about that. Like he really got called, told that he got signed to Rockefeller Records, and then immediately 10 seconds after, he gets pulled over by undercover cops, which he had to spend the night in jail because he had an invalid license and drugs in the car. But that's a hell of a way to learn that you got signed to Rockefeller Records. Um, like I said, I like Sideline Story. I wanted to talk about Mr. Nice Watch. I wasn't a crazy fan of J. Cole's verse, but Jay Z did an amazing job on that. Then you have In the Morning, which was from Friday Night Lights. Uh, oh, Nobody's Perfect. I love that song, and Missy Elliott's hook is amazing. Rise and Shine. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it's from the warm up. Uh, and then obviously you got the outro song Workout, which is like one of his biggest songs ever. Yeah, like I said, it's a good track list. It's just there were a good bit of songs that were from the mixtapes, which I get like taking like one, maybe two, but from what I counted, at least three were used. So it's like, I mean, Friday Night Lights was originally supposed to be his debut album, which I would have rather see that than this. Like, honestly, I love Friday Night Lights. It is so good, bro. I I just love that album. I don't know what else to really say, but that album's that mixtape is amazing. But yeah, it's a solid album. It's just other than uh other than Workout, it the biggest hits on this album are from the mixtapes. I mean, can't get enough with Trey Songz that did pretty well, and Nobody's Perfect. I mean, like I said, it's nothing crazy, but it's good for a debut album. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm gonna start recording for Born Sinner, which I th- actually I'll get into that when I record that video. So yeah, until next time, peace.